Anyway, sorry I'm so ugly in this video. I really didn't mean it. I've been breaking out like crazy and I don't know why. Anyway. So, I guess this is my official announcement video. I'm moving and out of my parents' house. And I can't take my cat, and that's the worst part. But he doesn't know yet. We're not telling him. That sucks. I'm moving. What we need to do now is start packing up my belongings. Last week you saw a DIY coffee table. So basically I made a coffee table for my apartment in Bowling Green. And I just wanted to show you guys the process, and also it's super easy to make if anyone needed like a step-by-step tutorial. I have a lot of videos, and then if you can't understand the videos for whatever reason, I put it all down in the description as well, so I'll link that video below in this description. But yeah, so the series that we're in right now is the apartment series, so that's fun. So the first one was the DIY coffee table, and then here we are, the second installment. I'm moving, and this is going to be me packing up my room. There will be 2 more videos after this one, a move-in and an apartment tour. I think that'll be fun, and it'll be the easiest way for me to make content while I'm busy moving. Let's start at the beginning. Like, me and my roommates got the apartment at the beginning of July, and it's now, this day is July 12th. So I've had the apartment for 12 days technically, but I'm still at home because I'm not going to move in officially until August 4th, but I've already started moving some things to the apartment because it's just easier that way. So last weekend I took furniture and like bigger things, and then this weekend I'm taking smaller things that I won't need for the next like 3 or so weeks, and then the 4th is when I'm moving in. So this video will just be packing. It won't be me moving in anything yet. I don't know if that'll be boring or not, but that's what we're doing. That's what it is. And if you want to see the move-in vlog, you'll just have to wait till next week. Next week your time, not my time. Yeah, and then the week after that, the apartment tour. Woo! And it'll mostly be my room because I don't want to impede on my roommate's space. You get it. You understand. So today we're gonna pack. I made a list. Where to put it? I made a list in my bullet journal of the things that I'll be taking this weekend, and then the things that I'm leaving. So that's on this side. So these are the things I'm taking, and these are the things I'm leaving. I think this is saying something about my minimalist aspirations, that I have a lot of things that I don't really use on a day-to-day basis, but like the stuff in here is more like furniture that I don't need when I'm at home. It's furniture, like smaller stuff, like you can't see, but my cube shelves over there, stuff like that, and then like my ottoman that just kind of sits there with a pile on it. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. And then the stuff that's staying is like the things that I use every single day, so like clothes, my computer, makeup, toiletries, shoes. I'm gonna leave my plants here, trash can. But yeah, so we're gonna pack up this today and take it all downstairs. So this is probably gonna be a mess, but I'll try. We'll see. I'll set it up. Where would be a good place? That is a disgusting looking room. I promise it's not dirty, even though it looks really dirty. So that here, this is gonna be where the pile of things that are going is. How I packed to move literally all of my things wasn't too super hard. I just kind of did it by area, if that makes sense. Now, I did have multiple weekends and multiple weeks to move all my stuff in, and not everybody has that luxury. Sometimes people only have a couple of days to move in. Organization is key into a new place. So, lucky for me, I don't have a whole lot to take the first night that I'll be staying, so it shouldn't take me too long to unpack. But if it's going to take you a long time to unpack, I have read advice that you should pack like overnight bags with like a change of clothes and all your toiletries that you're going to need, so that you'll have that and you know that that will be unpacked for you. So if you happen to not find your toiletries box that first day when you're unpacking, then you'll at least have like your toothbrush and a change of clothes, you know? Like I said, I organized by area. Because I moved in multiple times, like multiple trips, I took all my kitchen stuff and then I packed a bunch of bedroom stuff. Not all the bedroom stuff, but a bunch of bedroom stuff. Like this was my desk bag, this was my decorations bag, this was my clothes bag. So just pack by area so that, and if you can, like label it or at least know what's in it, because all my boxes were different, so I didn't have to label them, I just knew what was in them. Yes, that's my advice, is to pack by like location, by area in your house or room or apartment or whatever. No, I'm not finished, but we're gonna take a look. This is shirts and one pair of shorts that don't fit me anymore, and I'm keeping them because they're very nostalgic, so they live in this bag. So, we got some fake plants, my new duvet for my bed, some lights, there's some more lights down there, some command strips, an empty makeup bag, there's printer ink down there somewhere, and then my winter clothes, a pillow, a chair. This actually, not going. Yeah, that's what we got so far. Just the update, I got most of my books into these two totes. Can you see them? Yes. Got most of them into those two totes, and then the rest is piled right there for now. There are a few more things I need to get. For example, we're taking this set of cube shelves and the things that are in it right now. We're taking this basket. This goes in the basket, and we're taking the stuff that's on this top shelf, and then probably a few more things. I don't really know. I need to get what I know is going out, so that I can see what's left in here, and then I'll go from there. But yeah, that's what we got so far. I need more totes, is the fact, so I need to go find some. Ew. It is August 1st, you're going to see this video tomorrow, August 2nd, and I'm moving in August 4th, so whatever that means for the math, that's what we're at. I'm packing up the last of my stuff today, so like my clothes and the stuff that I have had here because I've been using them semi-consistently. The goal for today is to get the remainder of my belongings, hopefully in these 4 containers. Can you even see them? Yes. The tote, the crate, and these 2 suitcases, and that's all the loose things. There are of course some other larger things, not very many larger things because I have most of the large things already there. Anyway, you'll see. And then one more thing that I wanted to talk about was how expensive moving can be, because moving is incredibly expensive, especially if you move into an unfurnished place and you previously lived somewhere that had furniture, or you can't take your furniture with you, or if that makes sense. So like me moving out for the first time and into an unfurnished apartment, I do have roommates and we could have split the furniture, but we decided not to, just for it to be easier when we all move out later. We don't want to have to decide who would take what. It would be whoever bought it will take that. Buying things for a new apartment or a new house can get really, really expensive. So I want to talk about what to save on and what to splurge on, if that makes sense. I've always heard that you should always spend more money on good sheets and good shoes, at least. So the sheets are what applies to the whole apartment thing. So I got a new bed for my apartment because I've only ever had a twin and I really wanted a full-size bed. So I got a full-size bed, and that means I needed new sheets. And I bought a couple of the other big furniture, which got really expensive really fast. When it came to sheets, I really didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on the sheets because it just felt like I was overspending. Do you see what he's doing? That's why that one's disgusting in the first place. Because he decides to lay on it. Like a nasty. Isn't that gross? But my mom said that good quality sheets will last a lot longer than cheapo sheets, and to go 400 or higher on thread count, which if you don't know what thread count is, it's how tightly it's woven together, if that makes sense. So always make sure you buy a high thread count, because then they'll last longer and they won't get those little pill beads on them from being worn down or whatever. And so that's one thing you should definitely splurge on is sheets. Get good sheets, because if you get good sheets and you take care of them, then you won't have to buy more sheets, you know? One thing that you should definitely save on is you should not buy too many decorations, like for your new space, like before you see it, and especially if you have roommates, if there are a bunch of people living there, you don't want to buy a whole bunch of decorations that your roommates won't like or that you won't be able to find a place for. You just don't want to waste your money like that. Now, unfortunately, I'm a decoration hoarder, so I already had a whole bunch of decorations, and I already have a whole bunch of decorations. Like, I have 6 tapestries for, like, no reason, because I just keep buying tapestries because I love them. But I don't have 6 walls in my room, and not everyone likes all my tapestries, so I can't just hang them up in common spaces, if that makes sense. I'm having a problem right now, which is why I'm suggesting to you guys to save on decorations. Like, don't buy too many decorations before you need them, is because I'm having the issue where I have all these decorations that I don't know what to do with. I also like a very minimal looking space. I like clear surfaces and clear walls, but as you'll probably see next week in my move-in vlog, my walls are already very covered, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. We'll just have to see, but I have a lot of decorations that aren't in use because I just have so many. So just be careful about like decorations and things like that. And also big furniture. Unfortunately, my apartment is pretty far away, and it's not far, but it's like further away from my house than I'd like to drive multiple times, if that makes sense. So I couldn't like just run up there and like measure the space or whatever for buying a bed, so there was like it was just a lot, and I was worried that my stuff wouldn't fit. Luckily for me, it all fit, like it all worked out, but I would just be cautious about buying furniture for spaces that you don't know how they're gonna fit in. My hand is literally shaking. Buying furniture for spaces you don't know how they're gonna fit in. I would definitely splurge. This is more for like unfurnished, or if you're moving out for the first time, I would definitely splurge on kitchen utensils, like pots and pans and stuff, because if you get nice quality ones, they'll last you for a really long time and you won't have to like replace them as quickly. So I definitely splurge on that. And one more area I'll save on, and save on basically everything else. Splurge on kitchenware, utensils and all that stuff, and sheets. Those are the 2 things you should definitely splurge on, and then try your best to save on everything else, especially like decorations and stuff, because it'll just be better for you in the long run and you're gonna thank me later. Don't get too many organizational fancy things, because an organized mess is still a mess, you know? Try to reduce. Moving is a great time to notice that you have too much stuff. So I call myself a minimalist most days of the year, but moving has shown me that I just have so much stuff that I just don't need. So what I'm going to be doing after I move in and get all settled is I'm going to try to like overhaul and like really look at what I actually need. I took 3 totes of books, and that's just like a lot to me, even though I just decluttered my books if you saw my Getting My Life Together series, but whatever, like I don't know. I got all the stuff from the bathroom and most of the stuff from around the room. I think just got a couple more things, and then closet stuff, which I think is mostly clothes that's left. I have a lot of things which I'm hopefully going to be taking care of later on in sort of a overhaul of my room once I get all settled in and stuff, because once I get settled in I'll see what fits and what doesn't fit and what I actually need, because as you've noticed I've been taking stuff for the past month to the apartment and I haven't needed it like here, like with me, so that's interesting. There are some things there that obviously I'm not going to have here, like my bed. I got a bigger bed for my new apartment, so I'm really happy. And then this bed in here is going to be, this room is the guest room anyway. So my parents are planning on getting a day bed for this room and getting rid of this one because this mattress is incredibly old, like older than me, like literally so old. So if you remember, I made a packing list on this side, and so this is all the stuff that I took that first time, like the July 12th or whatever day it was earlier in this video, and then I had a shorter list on this side. I ended up adding some more to this list, realizing that I still had stuff here, like stuff that I needed. So that's what's there. Now I'm noticing that my camera's dying, so that's good. So all those things are still here. So I'll be getting all of that stuff today. And since my camera's dying, I'm going to just turn it off and charge it. Anyway, I'll be back soon and let you know how it's going. Okay, so it's been a few hours, probably more than a few hours, and I've officially emptied the closet and moved the dresser that was out here into it because that's how my mom likes it. So it was here and this was scooted over more, and it was like very cluttered looking, so that makes it look less cluttered when all my stuff isn't here, obviously. So I've emptied the closet, I've emptied the dresser, I've emptied this thing, I've emptied my bookshelf, I've basically emptied the bathroom except for the stuff that I'm gonna need, like shower utensils and brushing my teeth and things like that. All my clothes are right there. I can't decide how I want to pack them yet. I can't decide if I want to put them in the bag, which I think is what I'm going to end up doing, but they're going to get so wrinkled. Or I'll fold them and put them in a suitcase or something. I'm not really sure yet. But here, I'm going to show you what I have left to take because I think that this is all of it besides like toiletries. So, give me a second. So that suitcase is still empty and these two bags are empty, but I do have to take them anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not going to pack up my computer until I'm done editing this vlog, obviously, and that's going to go in the box to be taken or whatever. I'm wearing those pajamas tonight. That chair's not coming with me. My charger's going to come with me, but anyway, that stuff's going to come. It's probably going to go in one of these backpacks. This is where all my soft things like blankets and pillows and stuff are going to go, which is where I'm considering putting the big pile of clothes. And then I also have this container, which might house those things. So we shall see. I'm not really sure how I want to do this. Yeah, I don't think I have that much left because this is not coming. I think I'm going to put that over there for my mom. Or if she lets me donate it, I might donate it instead to Goodwill or somewhere. And there's my cat. And then this is like underwear and socks and stuff. And then my shoes, and I can take the shoe rack apart and put the shoes somewhere else. So it just depends on what I want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So there isn't much left to do except to organize it. I think that is all that I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe so you can join my family. Hit the little bell to get notified whenever I post a video so you won't miss it. And, oh god, look at my hand. That's it. Have a great morning, and if I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Literally, what is happening?